Hey there, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So today is another daily lesson. Lesson for today is lesson number 58. It's a review of lessons 36 through 40. So let's go ahead and get right on it. So number 1 is my holiness envelops everything I see. From my holiness does the perception of the real world come. Having forgiven, I no longer see myself as guilty. I can accept the innocence that is the truth about me, seen through understanding eyes. The holiness of the world is all I see, for I can picture only the thoughts I hold about myself. Number 2, my holiness blesses the world. The perception of my holiness does not bless me alone. Everyone and everything I see in its light shares in the joy it brings to me. There is nothing that is apart from this joy, because there is nothing that does not share my holiness. As I recognize my holiness, so does the holiness of the world shine forth for everyone to see. Number 3, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. My holiness is unlimited in its power to heal, because it is unlimited in its power to save. What is there to be saved from except illusions? And what are all illusions except false ideas about myself? My holiness undoes them all by asserting the truth about me. In the presence of my holiness, which I share with God Himself, all idols vanish. Number 4, my holiness is my salvation. Since my holiness saves me from all guilt, recognizing my holiness is recognizing my salvation. It is also recognizing the salvation of the world. Once I have accepted my holiness, nothing can make me afraid. And because I am unafraid, everyone must share in my understanding, which is the gift of God to me and to the world. And the last one, I am blessed as a son of God. Herein lies my claim to all good and only good. I am blessed as a son of God. All good things are mine because God intended them for me. I cannot suffer any loss or deprivation or pain because of who I am. My Father supports me, protects me, and directs me in all things. His care for me is infinite and is with me forever. I am eternally blessed as His son. So I guess today's lessons deal a lot with holiness. So we'll go ahead and go one by one and try to get from them what we can today. Okay, so number 1 once again was, my holiness envelops everything I see. So you are truly holy. All of us are truly holy. We have God within us, and every experience and everything that we do while we're here is holy. It's guided by God. And so our perception of the real world is what we're looking to accomplish. We're trying to see what the real world is with true vision. And everything I see, when I see it through true vision, is just holy, it's just pure, it's just God's kingdom, shall we say. And so everything I see gets enveloped by my holiness, because I am one with God, God is one with me, I am one with all of my brothers and sisters on this planet, and they are one with me. And so everything that we see gets enveloped by the holiness that is part of me and that is part of God. So my holiness envelops everything I see. At least that's how I take it. Number 2, my holiness blesses the world. So once again, being that I am a son of God, and being that you are a son of God, or daughter of God, you are blessing the world with just your existence. You being here and taking part in this experience that we call the human experience, is blessing us all. Because you are part of God, I am part of God, and we all are blessing the world with our presence. Who you are is very important. What you do, what you contribute to our human experience is very important. Remember, we're all connected, and anything that you do affects every single person on this planet. And so the closer you get to God, the closer we all get to God. So you are blessing the world, and I am blessing the world. And so number 2, my holiness blesses the world. Number 3, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. So that's one thing we had to understand. There is no limitations to what we can do. You are a powerful, magnificent being, and you have so much to give to this world, and never forget that. And there's nothing you cannot do as long as you set your mind forth to it. There's nothing you cannot do. And you have to just believe that and understand that, because God is in you and God can do anything. And so from a certain point of view, you can do anything as well. You have that same power of accomplishing the greatest task that we're all trying to accomplish, which is to return to Him. Get that completeness that this world doesn't seem to feel, no matter what you do. If you just concentrate and you just focus on God, and we all do that, then we'll all return to Him. And then this illusion that we are partaking in disappears, and what the truth that God wanted us to experience becomes a reality for us, and we start seeing it with our true vision. So there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Number 4, my holiness is salvation. So I guess I kind of got into that already with what I said previously, which is the minute or the second that we all collectively allow ourselves to get rid of this illusion and move towards God, that's what salvation is. We all go back to what we truly were meant to be, which is that wonderful spiritual being that's whole and complete, that is in pure love and in pure peace, tranquility, and happiness. And no longer will we feel separate from our source or God. We'll feel all together as one, and that experience will be magnificent, and that experience will be salvation. No more pain, no more worry, no more fear. And that's what my holiness can do. My holiness is my salvation. So keep searching for that. Keep moving forward and trying to connect to God on a daily basis. Feed your spiritual soul so that you can move closer and closer to Him. Number 5, I am blessed as a son of God. So that's a huge, huge important thing we all have to remember. We all are sons and daughters of God. And we are always there in His love. He never forgets us. We're never alone. All we have to do is remember that. I know it's hard. I know it's very hard. We all have experiences that bring us down, that make us feel tiny and unworthy. But you have to remember that God loves you, and God always has you in His hands, and He'll never, never leave you alone. So long as you remember, so long as you allow Him to come into your spirit, because He's already there. It's just a remembering. It's an opening of your true sight, opening of your true eyes, and stop trying to hold on to what this world is about. and just let him in. That's all you need to do. You know, and just remember that it's a switch. It really is just a switch that you turn on and off at your pleasing. You have the power. You have the control. You can do it whenever you decide. So decide. So those are the lessons for today. Once again, there were a review of lessons 36 through 39. I think we're getting close to maybe a few more days of review. If I recall correctly, I'm still not sure. But hey, we're enjoying them as we go. So like and subscribe to the video if you liked it. Send me some comments. I would really appreciate any feedback you can give me. And till tomorrow, have a wonderful day. And remember who you truly are.